Good morning. It's Friday, September 26th, and I have noticed positively that there is a situation in this country which is emerging. It's something that we can call the two Americas. Red and blue states are drifting further apart on policies. And those policies concern abortion to vaccines to guns. There are state laws that are diverging sharply, and Americans are now facing two competing policy realities depending upon where they live. The divide between Republican-led states and Democratic-led states has widened, as they say, dramatically, producing very different realities for Americans depending upon where they live. On issues like healthcare, vaccines, abortion, guns, and immigration, states are moving in opposite directions. And these shifts reflect political control more than a national consensus. For example, in New York, abortion is available through the 24th week of pregnancy. Residents face strict restrictions on firearms, and vaccines are widely accessible under state guidelines. In Florida, abortion is restricted to 6 weeks, and people can openly carry guns without permits in most places. And the state is rolling back vaccines mandates while moving toward making many childhood vaccinations voluntary. The contrast extends across the country. Democratic governors in California, Oregon, and Washington, and Hawaii created the West Coast Health Alliance to issue vaccine guidance independent of federal recommendations. They cited the need for consistent science-based information. In the Northeast, governors from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maine, Rhode Island announced a similar collaborative approach. Massachusetts went further. It required insurers to cover vaccines recommended by the state's Department of Public Health, even if the federal government standards change. And ivermectin available without a prescription. The drug was promoted during the pandemic as an unproven treatment for COVID. This division in our country is equally stark on topics like abortion and gun law. Following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade, blue states passed shield laws protecting doctors and patients from out-of-state investigations. Red states like Texas created new penalties targeting those who provide abortion pills across state lines. Like firearms, Democratic-led states are pursuing new safety regulations. Republican-led states have loosened the restrictions. Minnesota is preparing to hold a special session to debate stronger gun laws after a series of violent incidents. Officials in Florida have pressed prosecutors to stop enforcing open carry restrictions after a court ruling. And immigration is following the same pattern. Republican states like Florida and Tennessee have established enforcement offices to support federal authorities. They have restricted services for undocumented immigrants. At the same time, blue states with sanctuary policies have seen National Guard deployments ordered by President Trump. This highlights the tension between the state and the federal priority. And this matters. There have been differences between red and blue states. Recent Supreme Court rulings on abortion and guns, combined with the shifting federal stances on vaccines under RFK Jr. and the Trump administration, have accelerated a trend towards state-driven policymaking. The result is a patchwork system where laws and rights depend heavily on geography. Is that what we want? A nation split with health crisis going on, where states are all doing different things? This is a crisis. Living in Rhode Island will be different than living in Alabama. That's not right. Every state should be treated equally. Every person treated equally. Medical care available across this country, the same for all. But we are drifting away from that. This will be a disaster for our young in this nation. So I leave you with that this morning. A very distressing situation. But go and have a great day anyhow. Take care. Bye.